What's up, everyone? Couple of minutes late here. Sorry about that. I have one child that was still getting in bed currently. Not Jody. She's here. She's coming in right now. There she is. Welcome.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks.
How are you?
Good.
I feel like I haven't talked to you much today.
Yeah, that's true.
So, how's everyone doing tonight? How are you doing today?
Didn't you
In your
just
life.
say that?
Yes. I feel tired because I feel like I've been going all day.
Yeah. We had lunch together, but we didn't really because you were on the phone the whole time.
I was on the phone. Who was I on the phone with?
Anthony.
That's right. All right, what's going on? Anthony is here, actually. Or he was here. I don't know if he's still here. What's up, Thomas? How's it going? How's work going? You staying busy, I assume? What's up, David? How's it going? Hopefully you've avoided things flying through our windshield. Yes. We have
far.
avoided that so far. It's been good. Oh, there's Anthony. He's accounted for. Yeah, no problem, man. Anytime to chat on Instagram. I'm always up for a little chat on Instagram. How about you?
Sure.
Oh, you can't be yawning. You can't be yawning. No, can't do it.
I'm allowed.
Okay. Thomas is just out of the shower and sitting on the porch. That sounds very nice. We need to have a porch, right?
Yes.
We have a
want one.
porch. We have a porch in Florida.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
We need one here.
So what should we talk about tonight?
I don't know.
All right. Well, let's start with our normal chat, which is the podcast came out yesterday,
Yes.
and we interviewed DGAF,
Mm-hmm.
and it was our longest podcast we've ever done.
Yes, it was.
But I thought it was a good interview. I think if you guys in the chat have listened to it, let me know what your guys' thoughts were on the interview. If you enjoyed it, we've only done 3 of them so far.
Yeah.
We did our friend Jay, Greg Merson, and now DGAF.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like we need to interview a woman.
Maybe.
You got any ideas? Who should we interview?
I don't know. I'll have to think about it.
Okay. You full of words tonight.
Yes.
Are you drunk?
No. Unfortunately.
You're just
not.
gonna one word answer everything?
I just said no, unfortunately not. That is not one word.
That's yeah, whatever. What's up, Mark? Good morning from Thailand. Good evening to us. Yes.
Hi.
Hopefully you're doing well over there. Wow, you got 30 acres of land. That's pretty awesome. All right, here's a topic, discussion topic from Anthony. Beach or pool?
I used to be a beach person, but I'm much more a pool person now. I much prefer a pool.
I would be a pool person also. I actually like the beach more now than I used to, but not if there's kids present. Like,
well, yes.
I wouldn't mind going to the beach, to just sit on the beach and read a book or something. But then also, like, the only time I want to go to the beach is if we have a house that's close to the beach, because I want to be like able to come back to the house, get washed off, wash everything. What?
You got a sudden accent?
You wash it, yeah, and then like go back to doing whatever I'm doing.
I was actually invited to the beach tomorrow.
Were you really?
I respectfully declined, though.
Who invited you to the beach? Did you have secret admirers out there?
Yes, Michelle.
Michelle. Okay.
She's my secret admirer.
Oh, very nice. I'm happy to hear this. Michelle is going to take you to the beach.
Well, she wanted to know if
You declined her.
she was saying so that Ava
gotcha.
and Michaela could hang out.
Gotcha. Veronica Brill would be a good interview. Said.
I don't know who that is.
That's Veronica, Angry Pollock.
Oh.
I think it's Pollock, right? That's it.
Oh.
Angry Pollock. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about.
I do. Yeah.
This on the shoulder's not going to do it.
All right. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When do you think you'll start wearing regular clothes again?
I enjoy my wardrobe. It's very comfortable. It is very college-like. It's very it's basically what I've worn.
No, it's not college-like. It's dad-like.
Dad-like? That
Yeah.
seems kind of mean. I feel like I don't have New Balances. I'm not wearing New Balances.
I know, but I'm getting sick of mesh shorts and workout shirts every single day.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to dress me up and take me somewhere then. Or,
Where am I going to take you?
I don't know. So it's going to be quite a while, I think. I mean, the other thing is that like I've been going for walks during the day and then bike rides at night with the kids, so I have to stay in athletic gear.
I work out.
You don't work out all day though. I work out throughout the day. You know, there's multiple times that I work out, so I
Please
can't.
stop. Please stop acting like you do strenuous, vigorous activity
Hey Tom, how's it going?
throughout the day, because it's just not true.
Hopefully things are going down. Well, Tom, if you're still here before you left after smashing the like button, I saw all those skunks. That's pretty crazy. Did you see that? I showed you that picture, right? He had a picture of like 5 different skunks. I think he said what a group of skunks is called actually in the picture, but I forget what it was. Anybody know what a group of skunks is called? This is the riveting entertainment that we're tuning in for on this Thursday night. 6 p.m. is beach time. I don't know what that was in reference to. That's the time that you go to the beach, Anthony? Because it's just chill then? That makes sense. Swimming in the river and lakes, that sounds pretty cool. We swam in, I didn't swim in it, but the kids swam in that private lake that was in Vermont.
Yeah, I did not get in that.
A personal lake in the backyard.
I can't get down with fresh bodies of water. I don't like it.
No fresh body of water for you.
Okay. Unless it's my shower or the bathtub.
Well, we went in the ocean. I don't normally like going in the ocean at all. We went in the ocean when we were in Aruba.
Yeah, I'll go in that kind of ocean because you can see through it and you can see everything. But I still I took the kids out because you're a big baby.
Yeah.
So I took the kids out into the ocean, and plus we went snorkeling. So you did go out for that. But the New Jersey beach, I'm just not into it anymore. The water there. I might let the water, the tide come up to my toes or something, but that's about the extent of what I want to get into the New Jersey ocean.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys are joining us here and you have not hit the like button yet, it seems like a lot of people have, which is good. If you can go ahead and hit that like button, or you can do whatever you want to the like button in any other way, as long as it turns a different color, that helps some more people come into the stream. So that helps us out. Tom said he hates the beach. He's a mountain guy. I like mountains too. Mm-hmm. I grew up going to the mountains every year. When we went to the great thing about where we live is you can go to all these different places. The mountains are two hours from us. The beach is an hour from us. We have all these different things near us. But every summer I went. Summer? Yeah. Every summer I went, and winter actually. I went up the mountains with my grandparents.
See, I prefer the beach, but I want to go to a really nice, a resort where you can see the beach and sit by the pool.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Okay. But, we did in Aruba.
Yeah.
It was nice. Actually, the kids were pretty good on that trip, I think.
Aruba?
Yeah. It would be nice for us to do it just the two of us.
They were right.
But they're also going to get older, and then it's just the two of us anyway. They're just they're adults that are hanging out with us, basically.
For sure.
All right. Let's catch up here. Mark said he's not a fan of the beach. Sand gets everywhere. You do not want it. That's true. Mark, are you close to a beach there in Thailand? Pool or lake?
Pool.
100% pool. Not even close. Bike rides or hikes?
Hikes.
I just started doing the bike rides every day, and I really enjoy them, but I'm still prefer to hike. Jody, do you play poker?
I do not.
Why not?
I said 3 words.
There you go.
Because I don't know how to play.
All right.
What else am I supposed to say?
6 p.m. No kids. Smelly. I don't remember what that was in reference to. Mike. Hey, how's it going, Mike?
Probably the New Jersey beaches.
Oh, yeah. He said, hey, guys, just listened to the first podcast, and it was pretty mind-blowing. Thanks for the stories. They hit me hard. My 4-year-old has autism, and I can relate to parts of Cam's story. Well, thanks for listening, Mike. We really appreciate it. And I'm sure, it's tough to kind of go through that for sure. And to hear our stories hopefully helps, hearing our story or whatever. But hopefully you enjoy catching up on all the other ones that we've done so far. We've actually done 47 episodes. Mm-hmm. So what's the plan for the new year? When we're 52 episodes is one season, right?
Right.
So season 2, we have any new plans? Music change.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to restructure a little bit, but I don't know.
We haven't missed a single Wednesday. It comes out every Wednesday at 5 a.m.
Knock wood, man. Don't.
Yeah. No matter what, we've done it. We've recorded it some nights at Tuesday night. You've edited it some days sitting at a poker table at several different meetup games. and it's just always come out. So it's crazy to think that it's been that many episodes. Like I was looking, our friends on the forum that we're on, we're asking for suggestions on which episodes to go into, what that we found, and it just going back and looking through all the titles is crazy. Like to remember.
That's what
like,
I did.
Yeah. But like if I start listening to one of the episodes, I will remember it. It'll come back to me. But like I can't just like there was a few that I remembered for sure.
Yeah.
But there were other ones like I don't remember what we talked about in this episode.
Same here. I was going through and just trying to like oh, I kind of remember this, I kind of remember that. So I'll just these are the ones that I'm gonna pick for now.
Don't swim in Florida lakes. Definitely not. Yeah, Jersey beaches are pretty terrible. Patong Beach is a 10-minute ride away. Okay, cool. Lots of beaches everywhere. Smelly is what I call a group of skunks. Okay, that makes sense. But I think there was actually a word that Tom said. I don't know what it was. It was in his Instagram post to talk about what a group of skunks is. I don't know. So going back to the podcast though, real quick, since we got caught up on all these chats, what did you say were your favorite episodes of our podcast that you could listen back to if you were just to pick one?
Oh, you're like again.
I think it makes sense to just start from the beginning, but you don't really have to do it chronologically. I mean, it kind of follows our story, because we talk a lot about things that are going on at the time or whatever, but you don't have to. You can listen to any of these episodes. And,
I don't even remember what I said.
What's up, Michael? Hope you're having a good week as well. We're having a great week here, I think. You having a great week?
Great week.
Wonderful week. Okay, great.
I went back to working out, so it's beautiful.
Wonderful.
And I've been spring cleaning the house, even though it's summer now.
Summer cleaning the house. A gaggle? A gaggle of skunks? That's what
I was thinking.
Surf it.
Oh, sure.
A group of skunks is surf it. That's right.
Never heard of that before.
Yeah, because that's what he had on his thing, and I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah, I've never heard that. I said, "What makes you happy?" Bathroom productivity 101.
Okay, so what makes you happy? Do you remember what episode numbers these are? Or no.
No.
Okay, I can look at it right now if you want. I don't know if it makes it easier. So what makes you happy I think that was the one that I said was a deep reflection of your own. So let's see. No?
No, you said how to discover yourself.
Oh, how to discover who you are. Yeah, okay.
Oh, who you are, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So what makes you happy? I remember that. Mm-hmm. So that's episode 9. And in that one we talked, I said I was going to give you homework and you had to write down a list of things that made you happy.
Yeah. And then I left that episode feeling like a dummy.
Why'd you leave that episode feeling like a dummy?
Because I like actually took time to write down the things that make me happy. Uh-huh. And then you were like, this is the super deep psyche stuff that makes me happy. And I was like, what? Like I put down, you make me happy being with the kids and watching them do things. That makes me happy. Things like that. And you were like talking about, I don't even remember. You were doing some deep Zen.
Right. Well, weird. I mean, that's a perfect microcosm of our podcast.
But then because of that, I felt like so superficial or something.
No, that's not. Okay, so that's what makes you happy. That's episode 9 of the podcast. What was the next one?
Bathroom Productivity 101.
Okay, that one was episode 12. We talk about default settings, motivation, and other random topics. That sounds like a pretty funny one. Before we go on, let's shout out everybody here in the chat.
Okay.
What's up, David? From Biloxi to Vegas in the chat. He said, hey, guys, hope you've been well. Yesterday's podcast was great. Going to really start focusing on meditation. Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Dude, first of all, you look awesome, man.
Yes.
Like, it's so cool to see the progress that you've made, like, from a physical standpoint. It's just really cool. You look so good.
You do. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for pushing through.
And, like, how does this goddamn Corona thing happen when we're going to try to get to meet all these awesome people in different places? And I know I saw, I don't know if it was an Instagram or Twitter post that you did about, running up Reno and stuff like that. Like, I was looking forward to doing any types of these events where we get to meet people like David, and hopefully soon, hopefully at one point. But yeah, man, awesome that you're in here and really appreciate you listening to the podcast. And hopefully, obviously you can always reach out to us if you have any questions about the meditation or anything like that. Group of unicorns is a blessing. I like that. Group of bears. Oh, beers is called a good start. I thought it said bears. We have a bear around here.
Yeah.
There's a bear in the woods.
He's still roaming around.
He's
apparently.
on the prowl.
They won't do anything with him because he's not being aggressive. So they're just watching him. move around. They're just monitoring the situation.
Why does the same beer taste better at the bar than at home? That feels like a Ben Adler question. When Ben Adler gets in here, he'll assuredly be in here at some point, I hope. And we'll ask Ben that question and see what his response is. That is a good question, though. I don't know if it has to do with the lines. Like, if it's from a draft, does that taste better? I don't know. Mike said, simple things in life make you happy. Jody, nothing wrong with that. All right, so then it says, I realized my passport's expired hours before our trip. Chaos ensues. We talk about how our irresponsibility turned our trip to Aruba into a debacle when we realized 17 hours before our trip that Trevor's passport expired. Trevor explains the process to get a passport in a very short time frame, and Jody talks about her experience traveling alone with 3 kids to another country. Touched more on gratitude, and Jody talked about starting and keeping a workout streak going. Look at that. Finally, we touched on some mental health topics and discussed psychedelics.
Oh, that's when I did the yoga thing. I went to hot yoga every single day leading up to our Aruba trip. And then when we got to Aruba, remember, I kept going. I was doing all my workouts, and I kept going all the way through Aruba.
Anthony said, the superficially simple I find makes me happiest because there's really baggage. Like new episode of Raisin Nuts, no baggage. I'm pregnant. Yay, but shit, but yay.
I think my head just exploded.
Anthony, have you been drinking?
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Michael said, went out last weekend for the first time in months. Yeah, it's good to get outside a little bit for sure. We're definitely still avoiding contact with humans.
Yeah, Cam went to cheer practice tonight outside, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Not at all.
And like, it's so, I don't know if Florida's, we were just in Florida, 2 weeks ago, and things were so different there than they are here. But because we've been going through it here so bad, it's like everywhere here. Whereas now it's just getting like that there. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, let's not talk about that bullshit. Let's see. What's TM? Am I missing what TM is, Tom? What's up, Greg? How's it going? Hope you're doing well tonight. Daniel Kim in the house. How's it going, buddy? Have you two felt need to have convos with your kids and each other about all that's going on with the movement, protests, marches, what spurred them on, everything surrounding it historically?
Yes.
Yeah, I had a pretty lengthy chat with Ava yesterday, who is the oldest, is going to be 12, is definitely aware of things going on more so than the other two. Andrew has no idea anything's even happening other than anything on the Switch, playing Nintendo Switch and doing math problems. Cam kind of is out in her own little world as it is. So
Cam knows.
Yeah.
I talked to Ava and Cam. I talked to Ava more in depth than Cam came in the room. And so I talked to both of them, and, Cam and I've actually said something to Andrew too. And their general reaction when I say, like, when I try to explain what something is and whatever, they're just like, well, why would somebody not like somebody because they have a different color skin? Like, that's mean. I'm like, well, yeah, it is. And so,
yeah,
I can only take it so far with Andrew. He's 5.
Yeah.
I did buy some books to like try to help the situation, try to teach them and just realize that there are lots of other cultures out there.
Yeah.
So
we talked, I don't know if we talked about handling with the kid. I think we did in episode.
I talked to Ava about it.
Referencing the podcast once again in what episode? Oh, that was the Jody Rage episode, yes. Right? So episode 44, Jody Rage, which is an amazing episode, by the way. We talked about some of the issues and things going on at the time, with the way that we were feeling about things and talking to kids about it and the mental health surrounding feeling like the world's on fire and things like that. So definitely Ava for me is the easiest one to have a conversation with about it because she gets it and she'll ask interesting questions and she'll engage in the conversation. So definitely doing that. Been taking walks outside, enjoying Pennsylvania state parks. That's awesome. I mean, these parks are getting a lot more usage, which is pretty cool to see. A lot of people out walking and enjoying nature, and that's definitely going to be good for people.
For sure.
Okay, transcendental meditation. I assume you're talking about Thomas. I don't do transcendental meditation. I have a friend that does it.
He also has to leave.
Oh, okay.
So
bye, Thomas. See you later, buddy.
Bye.
But yeah, I've heard very good things about it. And our son Mike has just joined us. Welcome in, Mike. We talked about you basically for the first 20 minutes straight. But now that you're here, that's cool.
Oh my God, we've been on here for 20 minutes.
Prince of Silver, how's it going? Welcome. I don't think I've ever seen your name here before, right? So
I don't think so.
Welcome in. If you have any questions, feel free to throw them out. He just said, you guys North or South Jersey? We are in South Jersey. We are not, what is the term?
What?
We're not North Jersey. It's
Jerseyans.
Jerseyans. We're South Jerseyans. Okay, where am I here? Okay. Yeah. Had the same conversation with my 14-year-old. He can't understand why skin color matters. There's hope for the future. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Cherry Hill. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah. We're not far from there.
Yeah, we're pretty.
It's where we usually go out to dinner in that area there, or Morristown,
yeah. San Diegans. Exactly. Okay, what were the other episodes here that we can go through?
So then you said.
Okay, yeah, so that was yours, right?
Meat sweats.
Yeah. Mine was You Might Get the Meat Sweats, which is episode 4. Which we recorded. It was the first time we missed recording during the day, and we had to record at midnight or something. It was really late.
Oh, is that the one where I was cursing at you a lot?
Yes, because I was making absurd jokes and just being ridiculous.
I was shut the fuck up.
Yes, exactly. That's actually the funniest and best episode, I think. At least from the early episodes, that one stands out for me as being amazing. And then I said, so that was for funny ones, and then I said, if you want a deep look into meaningful, serious, more serious and less funny type thing, episode 23, which was conscious versus unconscious thinking, which is when I uncovered what was bothering me for the last month and a half. And then I said for you, how to discover who you are, which was the next one, which we talked more in depth about you and your brain issues. And then basically for the last 20 episodes, we've talked about your brain issues a lot. Let's see. Where are we at? Jody looks like a biker chick.
No, I don't think so.
No? It's just the tattoo, I think.
I also can't stand motorcycles.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even get on one. So, no.
What's my favorite AC poker room? Don't really play too much live poker. When I do, it's only to make the videos on the channel. So probably Borgata, because it's Borgata. And it's probably where the best action is going to be. But I've enjoyed kind of playing in some of the smaller rooms. The last video I made before the quarantine, I played at the Golden Nugget, and it was actually pretty enjoyable. I was there with a couple friends, and it was a pretty cool place to play in because it was kind of just quiet. It kind of reminded me of older days. I mean, the Trop used to be my room of choice.
Sorry.
The Tropicana was where I played the most when I first started playing poker in the casino in 2003 and 2004, and then subsequently 2005, 2006 when I moved down there. So that has a close place in my heart. But yeah, so those are the places. When I in PA, which I'm closer to PA, so I played a lot at Parks I played every day at Parks from 2011 to 2013. And more recently, if I go play somewhere, it's probably at Sugar House because it's only 15 minutes from my house. Got absolutely wrecked in 6-card PLO today. 6-card PLO is not for the weak. That's got to be a ridiculous game. Yeah, the Taj. I have plenty of memories at the Taj playing the Midnight Madness tournament. My first big score was at the Taj. It was in the Trump Classic 6-Max event in 2006. It was a $300 buy-in tournament that lasted one day, and I got $15K for it, and that was pretty awesome. So the Taj is very close to my heart for sure also. Jody looks awesome as always. There you go.
Thank you.
Ravishing.
I feel like if you see me in person, I don't look like a biker chick.
No, you don't. Yeah.
I usually am dressed in some kind of preppy attire, so.
Yeah. You're hot.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Daniel said, with COVID affecting Black Americans 2 to 3x as much as the virus as well as economically than the trauma of past months' events, mental health has been a very serious issue in that community. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
I totally see that.
For sure. Yeah, Rivers. Yeah, I forgot Sugar House is called Rivers now. Greg said, what's the record for the most flips lost in a row? I'm at 16. I don't know, but I'm sure somebody has count somewhere of how many flips you can lose. I assume you just mean coin flips, like ace, king versus queens, and not just actually flips, like flipping. Because that's two different things, obviously. If you're doing flips and you're losing 16 in a row, that's really hard to do. if you're coin flipping, not as hard to do. What's up, Paul? How's it going? Will I continue with the play every hand challenge? The plan is once the world gets back to normal, that's going to be a very big part of the channel. So that last video that I did where I did the play every hand challenge at the Golden Nugget and showed every hand, that's going to be my plan going forward. What I want to do is record like on a Wednesday, do 2 hours, and then I'm going to make it into 5 different videos. So, that video I had 97 hands and I zoomed through them real quick. I want to make it into like almost like a show where you get to learn more about the characters at the table and more into the in-depth of each hand rather than just springing through them real quick. But I'm going to show every hand that happens because I'm playing every hand, and then talk more about kind of like what I'm thinking and more about what the other players at the table are doing and what they look like, and kind of paint a picture. So it'll be something like, 5 episodes a week, Monday to Friday. That each one is like 7 or 8 or 10 minutes long at the most, where you get just a bunch of hands in a row. So that's the plan once I get back to playing live poker again. Any chance for another meetup if life ever gets back to normal? For sure. I mean, when it does, that's my favorite thing about the channel is, and Jody too. Jody loves it too. Like going to these meetups, especially the ones with Brad and Andrew, because there's a lot more people there, obviously. So definitely plan on doing that again eventually. Yeah, you got to win the flips if you want to be a winning poker player. That's sure. Yeah, live poker is back, but not around us, and I wouldn't be going to play anyway right now. So, yeah, and it's not coming back anywhere anytime soon in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Like Parks actually took all their poker tables down and made slots there. I don't know if you saw that.
Really?
Yeah, they're not planning on coming back until at least the new year, I think.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah. Andrew said Andrew did a live session today with Brad and said he's been studying and playing more PLO. You should challenge him to heads up. He knows where to get it anytime he wants it. But yeah, so yeah, he's been playing more PLO. It's cool. PLO is the greatest game for sure. Anthony said, "Let's book a room in Maryland Live and I'll film B-roll." I'm not going to Maryland Live right now with you, Anthony. Can't do it. I gotta stay at home. Jody, when are you getting your Fabletics modeling gig and sponsorship?
Never.
You do routinely get people to that message you and ask you to.
That's all the nonsense stuff. They want me to buy their products and wear them. And what do I want to do that for? I buy my own stuff. I don't need to buy their stuff.
Thanks, Cold Blood. Appreciate that. What's up, Key West Steve? How's it going? Good luck tomorrow at Hard Rock Hollywood. Little 6 max. Okay. Good luck. Must wear a mask. Yeah. I mean, I think that's good for everybody. Oceans opens July 2nd. I think these places are opening up in AC, but the poker rooms are not opening. The casinos are going to open, but not poker rooms. So that's that. So if I wanted to play, it would have to be Maryland Live, or if we went back to Florida or whatever. But I don't have any desire to touch poker chips.
Not
right
in Florida.
Yeah. Or anywhere right now.
I mean, but in Florida specifically, it's skyrocketing.
Sarah says this. All right. That's what we say. Yeah, Oceans did get rid of poker also. Actually, like right before the quarantine, I think. I actually did a video from there. It was one of the videos I did where, and I didn't play every hand though. I don't remember you going. Yeah, so when you sent me down to AC last Father's Day, because you were renovating my office, unbeknownst to me, which has been amazing, by the way, it's the best office ever. I was playing at Borgata, so I was playing a big pillow game at Borgata, like 10-10-20 or something like that, and then the next night, like I stayed up all night playing that, and I barely got any sleep. So then the next night I was just like, I can't play like a serious game. So I'm just going to go over to Oceans and film. And I played 2-5 there while I played 3 tables of PLO online on my phone. So
I don't remember
and
that.
And I was also filming. That was like the most multitasking ever. I was playing. I must have been playing on. No, I didn't have my computer iPad. Yeah, I was playing on my phone. Somehow recorded when big hands would come up. I had 3 tables going on my phone. playing a 2-5 no limit game, and I won like
How could you film and
1,500.
play on your phone at the same time?
Because I would like close the table. Like you don't have to close the tables out. You just close the app out and then record.
Oh, and then they just pop back up.
Yeah, I just record real quick and then.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Daniel said, "I will never forget at the first meetup you did at Maryland Live and how friendly and easy to talk to Jody was, and cool it was to talk baseball with Trevor." Yeah, that was, dude. It was. I think you're talking about the meetup that we did, right?
Yeah. Jay was there.
And those games, the videos that I did for that meetup were so much fun. Like I'll go back and watch those occasionally because it's just so ridiculous the things that happened. And I mean, for me, I think it's how poker should be played. Like it's that type of environment that should be sought after when you're playing poker. Like we're just having a blast and having a good time.
Yeah, and that was fun.
Going out afterwards, yeah, just getting to hang out with everybody is always fun. Chatting with everybody afterwards,
and we had all of our good friends were there.
Yeah, I think I smashed everybody too, right? I think I won a bunch of money. Best comps in town. I assume that's at Oceans. It's skyrocketing in Florida, and they're lying about their numbers.
I saw that.
Yeah, not surprised. Anthony says he's sad without live poker. Yeah, I know it's a big thing for a lot of people. It's a social outlet for people. So I can see why people would be upset that they don't have it. And especially if it's part of your routine, right? Like if it's something you do a couple times a week or whatever to get out and escape, whatever shit's going on in your life, and you just want to play some cards. I can see why that would be, why you'd miss it and why it would suck to be away from it.
Yeah, for sure. I get it. I just, I don't know. I just don't want to be in public right now. And
I mean, I still like live poker if it's I for sure like it in the meetup game environment.
Mm-hmm.
Or any other.
I miss all that stuff. Like I miss being out in public and socializing and being around my friends and being around new people and stuff. I miss all that, but I just don't like today when I had to take time to cheer. I felt so much anxiety just standing, and I stayed away from everybody, but I just felt a lot of anxiety just standing even outside.
Yeah.
I just didn't. And then I felt anxiety because I was leaving her there to go, be like, they're outside, but they're kind of packed into this tent. And I was under the assumption they were supposed to be apart, but they're really kind of together a lot. And, they're breathing heavy because they're doing a lot of exercising and jumps and they're tumbling and all this stuff. So, I think it's good for her. She needs to get out of the house and she needs to move her body, but it's a little scary.
Gotcha.
So
yeah,
that's that.
And I tell you, I will say that the only way that I would play this the regular 2 blind no limit games is if doing the play every hand challenge. It's pretty unbearable for me if I am not, unless you get people to straddle or you get shorthanded or something like that, because I can't do it. All right, let's see where we're at here. Key West is so party town. I probably have already been around COVID. It's probably I'm not surprised. Ocean's Poker Room was right in the middle of the gaming floor with only 2 tables going on a Saturday night. Yeah. When I went there, actually, there was a lot of games going, but that was a little over a year ago. It's funny, when Oceans first opened up, that's actually not where the poker room was. They had when it was Revel. Revel had a poker room, dedicated poker room, and when it first opened up, the guy who was running it reached out to me and a couple other guys from Parks because he knew that we were at Parks, and he asked us to come down. And he gave us a tour of the whole place. I think, did he give us a hotel room? I don't know if he gave us hotel rooms, but we
got one after that.
Maybe within the first week, we set up a 5-10 game there and played during the day and just had a good time. And he paid for all our food and everything like that. It was awesome. The room was really nice. And then when they were closing, they had to get rid of all the bad beat money. So I went down there and did a play every hand challenge before the play every hand challenge even existed. I did it just on my own because I used to do this for fun. And I just went down there and played a bunch of hours. And it was ridiculous. Jonesing for live poker, understood. I loved Ocean Shits, but it was bound to fail. Middle of the floor, no action yet. Joey commentated on Poker Masters Online PL Attorney High Roller. Would you ever play that? Well, first of all, I think it's on the Rest of the World network, so U.S. players couldn't play on it, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what the buy-in was, So it depends on what the buy-in is. And so the answer is probably no, because the buy-in is probably too high without any good edge. Also, I haven't really played that many PLO tournaments, so I don't really know a lot of PLO tournament strategy other than win all-ins. Mug was so much fun, and that Borgata charity tournament we did, yeah, that was fun too. Nice speaking to you as well. Good luck. Consider supporting local on Haddonfield new startup. Okay, cool. What is the startup if you're still here? There's Ben. We'll get, when we get down to Ben. Ben, we have a question specific to you when we get to it in a second. Yeah, gets away from life bullshit. Best friend I met at Sugar House just for me trying to get out. That's awesome. So you meet so many cool people through poker, in the poker rooms. I mean, you meet all kinds of people in the poker rooms for sure. Michael said, I even missed the old grumpy guys playing poker at Mohegan Sun Pocono. Nice. Okay, so buying, selling gold, silver, and coins and sports memorabilia. Okay, cool. Yeah, the straddle from anywhere at Sugar House is amazing because then I just play every hand by straddling every hand. What's up, Juiced? How's it going? Live poker was my twice a month release. It's helpful with my anxiety, but now it's a source of anxiety. Won't be coming back for a while.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. It's yeah, I can see why that. I mean, that's the first thing that I would be thinking is too with my anxiety. Like I'd be thinking like all kinds of crazy thoughts if I was playing right now. So it's tough to get through that for sure. Thanks for joining us today. And if you have any questions, feel free to throw them in. So that you guys talk about. Okay, so Ben. So listen, thanks for the $1.99, by the way. And we had a question earlier. The question was, why does beer taste better at the bar than it does at home? So what are your thoughts on that, Ben Adler? We need to hear your thoughts on this. Okay, RPM coins on Instagram. And we'll give, thank you for the $4.99 donation. That's very nice of you.
Thank you.
Very much appreciated. So check out RPM coins on Instagram.
Good luck with your startup. Haddonfield is another place we frequent.
Yeah. I wonder, do you have like a store there? Is that how it works? Because we haven't been there in a while, but we used to go to Animo all the time. Whatever the main street. What's the main street there? Is it Main Street in Haddonfield?
I don't know.
It is Haddonfield, right?
Yeah.
Why is the $1.99 such a combination? That's a really good question. I think maybe there's like, are there like preset things in there when you do the donation? I don't know. 17 flips? No, come on now. King's Highway. That's right. King's Highway is where.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Michael needs to know why the bar beer is better. Ben, you better still be here with us. I'm sure he's still here. I know it's drift. Michael, are you saying that if you have a bottle beer at home versus a bottle beer at the bar, you're saying the bar one is better in bottle, or are you talking about a draft beer versus a beer at home, like a bottle beer at home? That's a good question. All right. I feel like I've been on a roll here.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think like what else we did in Haddonfield, but I would also drive through Haddonfield to get to Heartbeat in, I guess, is Westmont.
Westmont, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's weird. Like, we used to have to go in that area all the time. Like, not even in that area. We used to have to leave the house all the time. Do you remember that?
Yes.
But, like, especially, like, we'd drive 20 minutes for everything that we do.
Yeah.
And now we don't do that anymore. Save so much money on gas.
Except now Cans and Cheer.
Yeah.
Twice a week.
Yeah, sure.
I'm trying to think, like, Haddonfield, I've driven down the main road so many times. Well, I've been to other little restaurants there, but yeah, I guess the main thing we went there for was Animo. They had those amazing, which I can never eat again, which is really sad, but they have those the banana like ice cream stuff where you can get toppings on top.
Yep.
So good. But they have amazing burritos there and fresh pressed juices and stuff. It's really good.
All right. Deuce's hypothesis is that smiling ladies always make beer taste better. That's probably true. Steven said it tastes better because you're probably already dropped. All right. Ben's official answer says that's actually a good question. Depends if you're drinking draft or bottle, I suppose, but it is true. I guess you're more in the mental zone for beer at the bar. Still drink plenty either way. I'll have to research that. I think Mark said, I think if you have kids, they cannot drink with you. I think Ben will tell you that beer tastes best in the shower. Ben is a big shower drinker, so that's probably...
if you make the same meal that you eat at a restaurant, if you make it at home, it always tastes better at the restaurant because you don't have to do anything.
It's true.
It's just served to you. It's taken away. It's cleaned up. You just eat it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. Makes sense. Mike said, got to hit the Collingswood Farm Market when it opens back up. It's near Haddonfield on Haddon Ave.
Mm-hmm. The Pop Shop is in Collingswood.
Yeah. So Collingswood we went to a bunch also. Pop Shop. What else was there?
The Tortilla Press. What's the name of that Italian restaurant that we went to? You had that Branzino there.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. I feel like it's one word.
It is. I feel like it has a Z in it.
We're really narrowing it down there. Where are we at here? Yeah. All right. The truer words have never been spoken. Everything tastes better with no kids around. Very true.
Nunzio's.
Nunzio's. There you go. That does have a Z in it. 49-year-old married man, no smiling women here. See, I'm a 37-year-old, almost 37-year-old married man, and I have a smiling woman here. Look at her. She's so happy. Tonewood Brewery. Where's that? You know where that is?
Mm-mm. I don't know any of the breweries. There's a whole bunch of breweries that opened like in our general region, and I see people talking about them, and I have no idea where they are. Like no clear. No clear? No clue.
So yeah, Ben is an advocate for shower beers. If I can PM mailing info, I'd be happy to send you a shower beer holder. I have one in my shower attached to my wall. The thing is, I don't drink beer anymore, so it would be for naught.
And I don't drink beer either.
I wouldn't like that. I remember as a young teenager, and I thought one of the coolest things, the first time I went away, it was right after a school dance. Mm-hmm. I was actually telling the story to Ava before. I didn't tell the whole story, but
that's probably a good
very good thing. But it was after a dance our senior year, and we had a house in the mountains that we rented out, mm-hmm. and we went up there, and obviously we got there and immediately started partying, mm-hmm. and I thought it was the greatest thing ever that I could drink a beer while I was taking a bath, or not a bath. Sorry, what's the thing called?
The hot tub.
Hot tub. Yes, I could drink a beer while in the hot tub. I was like, this is amazing. Drink and just do whatever you want to do. It's amazing.
Dear God.
Okay, who else we got in here? We got some new people coming in here. What's up, everybody? Deuces said, married 9 years, no smiles here either. Man, you guys need to up your game or something.
We've been married almost 11 years.
Mike said his oldest will be 21 next year and will be able to drink with me. That's crazy. Gauntlet, how's it going, man? Thank you very much. We think you're cool too. Matt Kiefer, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
He's drinking Zevia.
Nice.
Thank you. Finally, somebody listened to me.
That's awesome. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Where we at? Okay, Daniel, if Jody ever needed a side gig, her personality, beauty, humor would lead to her making a killing as a bartender.
I was a server for quite a while, and I don't think I could do it again. I was a cocktail waitress at the Borgata in Atlantic City, and it didn't go well. It went fine money-wise. It didn't go well people-wise. That was a little too much for me.
Bartender is your ideal job, though. It has to be. You like to talk to people. You want to see new people each night.
Well, that's why I like being a server.
You get to dress up.
No, you don't.
Well, if you bartend at a certain place, you could. A strip club or something. What?
That's what Borgata was. You had to have your hair done. You had to have your makeup done. You had to be all dressed. Well, you had to wear their uniform, which was about this big. So then you got to deal with the people that, I left, just to sum it all up, I left because somebody was sniffing me every time I walked by him.
Nice.
And I was like, okay, I've had enough of this. I don't need to get sniffed.
Who's that? Who is it? What's up? Okay. We're in the middle of the stream right now. Okay, you can bring it in. Bring it in. Good. Huh? Okay, where are we at? Gauntlet, thank you very much. Love your vlogs. Thank you.
Because we are doing a live stream, Ava.
Anthony said that Tonewood is College Roommates Brewery. I knew that. It sounded familiar. That's the place you're talking about. And Anthony officiated his wedding. That's awesome. Okay, Matt said, I booked a trip to Vegas in August. Is that a bad idea? Well, I mean, if you have the ability to cancel it, if need be, then I don't think it's a bad idea. We actually just booked a trip for the end of September as well to Vegas. But we're going in, we booked it knowing that there's a chance that we have to just cancel it. So I mean, you just got to take it how it is. And
Wow.
you guys hear that?
It's pretty aggressive.
That is an aggressive motorcycle outside of our window.
That must be my main man out there. I'm a biker chick.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? All right, I was laughing at this earlier because Ben is the best. He said, have you ever tried eating a clock? It's very time consuming, especially if you go for seconds.
I'm sorry. I was reading something else. Say that again.
Jody, have you ever tried eating a clock?
What?
Have you ever tried eating a clock?
No.
It's very time consuming.
Oh, that's a dad joke.
All right. Daniel said, let's add to the question. If a beer on tap tastes so good at a bar, if you get keg and tap it, would it taste just as good? Probably not. I don't think. What's up, B-Rob? How's it going? He said, great to see you. Hope all is well with the fam. Haven't played live since end of February. Dang virus. Definitely ready to play. When was the last time you played live? No, it's funny. I almost played a session.
Oh, my God.
On Wednesday the 11th, which was the day that everything got shut down. The Wednesday before is the last session I played, which was the session at the Golden Nugget that I played every hand and filmed it. And I was planning on doing this every Wednesday and making it into a series or whatever. And I was on the fence about whether I should go or not. And then you were like, no, you shouldn't go. Right.
Yeah.
And then I was
like, are you crazy? Why would you do that?
Right. But the NBA news so the NBA news was the big thing for me. Like once I saw the NBA season was canceled or postponed or whatever, I was like, all right, I'm not leaving the house now. Like if these big corporations that thrive off of this type of thing and making money are going to cancel, then we're not leaving the house. Like we went into quarantine March 11th. That was the day we started quarantine. We didn't send the kids to school the next day. We like everything. So the last session I played them was on March 4th. Bartenders are the best drinks ever. There you go. It's like you could do like mental health.
Bartenders and hairstylists.
Yes. Mike, that was Ava, who is the oldest, who will be 12 in September. She gets tea for Jody every single night. That's her duty that she does. So
that's not her duty. That's what she wants to do. I didn't ask her to. She just likes to make it for me. And so I accept.
All right. Deuce said he always called the Borgata waitress his doll. Do you think that makes him an ass?
I don't think so. That stuff doesn't bother me. I mean, I guess some people take offense to stuff like that, but I don't take offense to like doll and sweetheart and things like that. I take offense to ma'am. Don't freaking call me ma'am. I don't like that because that makes me feel super old. But besides that stuff doesn't bother me. But just don't touch me. Like, don't come over and stick your. He was actually sticking his nose like right here, basically, when I would try to walk by and get the tray and whatever. And he just would come up and he was just going. And I was like, okay, we're done here.
Meanwhile, you used to have this other creeper that just sat outside of your section for most of the night drinking Coronas.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
You were in the poker room.
I was playing. And also, I didn't meet you there. That's, we drove down there together. We did not
meet there. Trevor encouraged me to get a job there to make money. Actually, what led to the demise of the job was after I got sniffed, then somebody was flagged by the previous waitress. So when I went in, I worked the most awful shift in the world, like 3 o'clock in the morning to 10 o'clock in the morning. And so when I went in, she said, this guy's flagged. I said, okay. I went out. He tried to order a drink. I said, I'm sorry, you're flagged. Like, we are legally not allowed to serve someone who's flagged. And he got very angry at that. And he was trying to tell people to tip me, like, a nickel and things like that. And then he stood outside of my bar for a long time and wouldn't leave. And my manager, no matter how many times I called my manager over, she wouldn't come help me. So the bartenders eventually left because, the bars are like tucked away. So the bartenders eventually went out and looked for him, but he was gone by then. So after that, I was like, okay, both of those things happened pretty quickly. And I was like, okay, we're done.
Mike and Anthony both said that's Jody's ride going by. That's pretty hilarious.
That's what I said.
All right. Were you able to breathe in the Borgata cocktail waitress outfits? I heard back in the heyday, some of those drink servers made buco bucks.
Yeah, I could breathe.
But they did have a weight requirement. So like if you what was it?
You were not allowed to gain more than 10% of your starting body weight, and you had to sign a contract that said that you would not. And if you did, you got put on put you on like a diet program and all this stuff. And it was crazy, but my uniform fit me. I didn't work there. First of all, I didn't work there long enough to have any kind of weight swing.
3 months?
4 months.
4 months.
4 months. It was too much. Like we got engaged while I was working there. And so then when those things happened, I was like, I don't need this. I can, and actually, I had just finished college too. So I was going to work in IT after that anyway. So I just left that. But I worked at, I guess for people that are from the New Jersey area, I used to work at PJ Wellaghan's, if you're familiar with that. And I loved that job. That was a lot of fun.
He said they made buku bucks. I actually had, I think somewhere downstairs, we still have the notebook where I wrote like I kept track just like it was poker of her sessions, of how much she made in each session and like what her hourly was. I think the hourly ended up being like $38 an hour or something like that.
I mean, considering the fact that I was working 3 to 10, 3 a.m. to 10 a.m., and I was in college and we really didn't have very much to pay for. We had our apartment, but that was pretty much it. So I was making all I needed for what I was doing. And then you have the nights where you have somebody, like if you're in the high.
Tell us a story. Tell us a story of the best tip you got and the people that you met.
I don't, honestly, I don't remember a lot. I remember I met a basketball player, but I don't remember who it was.
It was Patrick Ewing.
Yeah. And I think he tipped me well, but I don't remember how much. I know I got a black chip once.
Yeah.
Just things like that. Like the most consistent money in there is to work in the poker room because people consistently order stuff and they consistently give you like $1 or something. But you got to be in like the more high roller areas to get the bigger tips usually.
Southwest had $49 flights from Vegas to Philly to Vegas. Our flight wasn't $49 because we fly from BWI because there's no nonstop from Philly to Vegas. But we have like Southwest points and stuff like that, so everything was free. Casino service has to go through a lot of shit, witness many cringe situations. Yeah, it's awful. Anthony said, I played that night try. They canceled it while I was at the table. The NBA night. That's right. Okay. Taco Bell for lunch. Burrito Supreme meal with hard shell Supreme taco, 2 cheesy roll-ups. Approved. Yeah, that's good. That's all right. It's not bad. 9 inches for your butte is an alleged serial sniffer.
Oh.
Jody, did you work the poker room or the regular casino floor? I heard from Parks waitresses that they also have weigh-ins every so often with a fluctuation limit.
I'm like not focused at all. Hold on. What? Did I work in the poker room? I rarely worked in the poker room. There was certain girls who were higher up ranking wise, and they always worked in the poker room. Every once in a while, they may need somebody, so they would ask, and I worked in the poker room a few times. But no, the worst job I ever had doing that was when I had to sit behind Angelo Cataldi and whoever else for the radio station.
If you're not from the area, he's one of the longest running sports radio personalities in Philadelphia, and he does the morning show. And once a week, they did the morning show at the Borgata on Friday mornings.
Yeah.
And so, what'd you have to do?
I had to sit behind them and just sit there like a statue, and I had to get them their breakfast and stuff. Like I had to go make all their not make their food, but like get their drinks and whatever from the gypsy bar, and then bring them out and get them all set up and like just be there if they needed anything. And then you just sit there like a statue. It's the most bizarre thing ever. And then he called me over to talk to me. He's talking about my legs. I felt so uncomfortable, and because I knew that my uncle was listening, and I forget. He was talking about it was a promotion for like getting a package to go to the beach or something. So then he started talking about my legs and talking about would I wear a thong on the beach, and I was like, sweet Jesus, I know my uncle is listening to this right now. My dad might be listening. This is awful, and I just felt so uncomfortable. And I wouldn't play into he was trying to get me to play into it, and I was like, no, I wouldn't wear it. Sorry. And he was like, come on, and I'm like, nope, wouldn't wear it. Sorry.
Best tip was from me. No mention of me.
What?
Did I not give you the best tip while you were working on the floor?
Oh, you gave me the best tip.
Oh ho ho! Very nice. See you later, Mike. Take care. Be safe. Were the slot players the worst tippers? Wasn't there a woman in the high limit slot area?
Oh.
I remember that story. She was like burning through.
Oh my God. She would call upstairs to get or not upstairs. She would call to whoever. Mm-hmm. She was just pumping hundreds.
Like $100 slots, right?
Into the slot machine, pumping one after the next. And then, she would call and they would get her more money, and she'd bring and she just kept pumping it in. And she was consistently getting.
But she tipped you really good though too, right?
She wasn't tipping like big or anything. She was just tipping consistently, and she was ordering, and she was just drinking like I think coffee or something. Like I don't think she was drinking, but yeah, she was. I remember she was a blonde woman, and she just sat there and just poured money into those slot machines.
Ben was still hungry after. Yeah, you gotta get more than that, buddy. It's all right. All right, buddy. Take care. Hopefully your mom's doing okay at the strip club. Mark said 53 minutes in. Trevor, still no yawns. Not the same for Jody. Proud of you, mate.
I yawn all day long. It doesn't matter how awake I am. I could be in the middle. Trevor used to laugh because we would do yoga together, and I would be yawning in the middle of yoga. He's like, how the hell could you possibly yawn in the middle of yoga?
Seriously.
Like, I don't know.
All right, let's wrap up these last questions here, and we'll wrap it up for the day. Our live streams are going longer and longer each time. Definitely, I never understood the morning show crowd. Like, yeah, why would you want to watch people talk on the radio? I don't get that either, but, who knows?
It was awkward.
Do you feel like you want to vomit every time the Taco Hell meals are brought up?
No. I mean, I used to eat Taco Bell. It's just not something that I would choose now.
Sports writers, analysts. How is that a job? I mean, it's a pretty awesome job. Not gonna lie. I think when I was little, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be like a commentator for sports, like Harry Callis or something. Luke, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Just booked a couple rooms in Vegas for July 3rd to the 8th. Looking forward to running the old 7-2 bluff on Devilfish while I'm there. It's not Devilfish. Devilfish is dead, buddy. You can't do it on Devilfish. You can do it on Barry Woods, though.
What is that?
Any places in what?
What are you talking about?
He said he's looking forward to running the old 7-2 bluff on Devilfish. He said that in the chat on one of Brad or Andrew's streams, and they were like, "Dude, Devilfish is dead. Because Devilfish is dead." But he was talking about Barry Woods.
All right, got it.
Any place in Vegas you both love for a date night? I can take my wife. Yes.
Giada's.
Sapphires. What?
The Rhino.
The Rhino.
No, Giada's.
Okay.
Giada's restaurant in what is it? In the Cosmopolitan?
No.
Oh, not even close. It's in that other one.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
Cromwell. The
Yes,
Cromwell. It's
Cromwell.
Giada's restaurant, like Giada De Laurentiis from the Food Network. The food is amazing, and the location's pretty sweet. If you can, good. I don't know if you have to tip them extra or whatever. If you ask for a table that has a good view, it sits right out on the strip, and you can sit it just sits on the second level or third level, so you're like looking right out at the fountains and like all this.
But honestly,
a really cool
there's really no bad seat because even if you're sitting at the bar, you can still see because the windows are just like panoramic and they're floor to ceiling. Yeah,
and they have these pepper shakers.
They're so obnoxious.
That are seriously like this big. I don't know if you can see.
Not a joke.
This big.
They're huge. I have a picture of one, and they're red, and they actually use them. So they come to the table, and they're like, "Do you need pepper?" And they're going like this, and I'm like, "This is so freaking stupid."
I just remember something else. Luke, do you go to Vegas often? And if so, have you ever seen Absinthe?
Oh yeah.
So that's what you should do.
Great.
Go to Giada's for dinner.
Not if she's easily offended by sexual stuff, then do not go.
I doubt that Luke's wife's easily offended.
But still, I feel like that you need to know that because it's very, very, very like sexual and dirty. They make a lot of really dirty, disgusting jokes, but it's really funny and they do amazing acrobatic stuff.
So Luke, if you haven't seen Absinthe, take your wife to that. Go to Giada's.
He said yes, it's amazing.
Okay. Would you call what you guys do commentary? Like this right here? Maybe, I guess so. I don't know.
What are we commentating?
Have you ever eaten fast food for all 3 meals in a day? I used to do that pretty much my entire life.
I probably have at some point.
I mean, when I worked at Burger King, I would work like double shifts. I would have breakfast there, lunch there, dinner there, and I'd take food home and probably eat it when I was
the
sleeping.
only fast food restaurant I ever worked in was Pizza Hut, and I ate salads out of the refrigerator. So I did not consume the pizza, so I wouldn't have done it there. But I know there was a point in my life. Well, actually, when I was dating your friend, we went and ate fast food a lot. We went to Wendy's a lot and got like junior bacon cheeseburgers.
Junior bacon cheeseburger.
And nuggets.
Amazing. Oh, so good. Yes, Devilfish is dead. We look better tonight than we did after the Journey to Hell. That's very true. Good night, Mark. See you next week. Any possibility of Jody playing a character in a future poker vlog with the kids?
I was in one.
Yeah.
Actually, I have 2.
Yeah, you played several characters.
Yes, I was the preschool teacher of Andrew Helmuth, and I sat at the table Oh, and then the other one, you just heard my voice. I was just yelling in the background.
Yes, that's right. Netflix, Russell Howard, Recalibrate. Okay, we'll check it out. Hopefully you guys are doing well. We went over an hour on this not podcast. Check out the podcast. Search for Raising the Nuts on any of the podcast platforms. New episodes out every Wednesday there. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys for being here. Love you guys. That's for next week, Daniel. We'll go into that next week. Okay?
Well, we definitely talked about it before.
Well, we've talked about it before. Next week, bring that up at the beginning. All right? Wow, Ben worked at Wendy's for 5 years. All right, we got to go, guys. I got to go to bed.
Bye.
See you guys. Thanks. And